Welcome to the final day of the Sri Lanka series. It's hard to believe, but today is day 20 and it's our last day here in Sri Lanka. Today's not a very exciting day because really we're just waking up in Unawatuna, we're grabbing breakfast, and then we're hitting the road. We wanted to hit the road early today because we do have about a 6-hour drive from Unawatuna to Colombo, and we also need to drop back our tuk-tuk. We did grab breakfast before we went. We went to this place called Kai, I think is how you pronounce it, and it's actually the sister restaurant of the Hideout. After breakfast, we headed right back to the resort and packed up because, like I said, we wanted to get on the road as soon as possible. I drove for about the first 3 hours, so there's not many clips there, but then next up we stopped at Sweet Brew to grab some coffee and some lunch. This is a really good midway point between Unawatuna and Colombo if you are doing this route, so definitely stop at this little spot here. It had good food and good coffee. The next part of this journey really just entails driving all along the coast to Colombo. There was a fair amount of traffic on the roads, but luckily majority of the time the roads were divided, so it was pretty easy to navigate compared to some of the other roads in Sri Lanka. You can see here that we're getting closer to Colombo because this is where all the skyscrapers are. And we met some friends along the way. It was super funny during this drive. There were so many people bumping and waving and smiling and talking to us and asking where we were from and such on this drive. Here is the beach that's right in Colombo. You can see it's pretty busy here. This is getting around 4:30 or 5 o'clock, so I assume a lot of people are done work. And then we drove through these beautiful structures and stuff, and like I said, we're headed to the tuk-tuk rental spot. So the next spot we're stopping is right here. It's at tuktukrental.com to drop back our tuk-tuk. You can see all the other tuk-tuks that have been dropped back here. And then we gotta drive to our condo, which is the same one that we stayed in the first day in Negombo. So we're really doing a full circle here. We're back to where we first stayed when we were in Sri Lanka. The views from the balcony again are beautiful, and tonight we actually decided to go really full circle and we're going back to Salt Restaurant again to have this lovely dinner before we leave. It's hard to believe that we're already done Sri Lanka. It flew by so fast, but it was so enjoyable. Although this series is coming to an end and I am heading back to Canada, Sean is heading back to Ireland, don't worry, I will be posting a bunch of recap videos in the near future, especially when I'm back settled in Canada. And another series will come with wherever I visit next.